Well, here we go, folks. It's Super Saturday. Yeah, Vaughan and I are pumped. We can't wait because who's going to get vaxxed? Is the country going to get vaxxed? I tell you what, my good brother over there, here, he's come up with predictions. So let's have a listen to what he's going to say. Hey, Vaughan, how you doing, brother?
Yeah. Hey, Max, and first things first, Super Saturday. I promise not to say anything that will get us banned off LinkedIn. So we're going to be a good boy, I promise. Hey, it's a big day for New Zealand, Super Saturday, or as I prefer to call it, being up here in Jaffa land, I prefer to call it the JABA-THON. It's like, let's get in there and pump those things out. So I guess, and the thing is that it is the potential key that unlocks us being imprisoned in lockdown. If we get this, if we nail this today, it puts a number on the table for our Prime Minister to go, whoa, we've got to loosen up the economy and allow the thing to breathe. And you know what? The irony of all of this is that this key was conceived by the dude by the name of John Key. It was his idea. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. Thanks, John, for the key. Okay.
Well, Vaughan, I've got a prediction here. I actually suspect that Jacinda's put this up, right? Everyone will have Super Saturday. But I think it's her last-ditch effort, folks. And this is my precaution here, that at the end of next week, she won't jump straight away. If she hasn't got the numbers to support this, she's going to do mandatory vaccinations for businesses. And that's not going to be pretty. And it's going to cause a huge upset to our community. And she doesn't want it either. So that's why she's making a big push now, because there really is urgency because the vaccine's getting loose out there.
That's right, Max. And so the message we've got to put out there today is let's go hard and jabber here, jabber there, everywhere a jab. We get them all.
That sounds like a lot of jibber on the jab, old brother.
We're gibbering and a jabbering. But yeah, so, the big dream is for 90%, the 90 target for the team of 5 mil. But let's get some facts straight before we sort of fall in love with that 90%. The vax is available to all people over the age of 12. So when you back them out of the population, we're left with about 4.3 million who can be jabbed. And as of today, our population is 5.1 mil, 4.3 eligible. That's about 83% of the total 5.1 mil. So the 90% target's a little bit questionable. Regardless, let's not, go down that rabbit hole. 83% would be an amazing result. I mean, I think globally, that would actually be a leading result.
Now, let's have a little talk at this, because look at Fiji, tiny little country. There's 900,000 there. Now, when they got inundated with the virus, 600 people died. 600 people. And guess what? The population went wild, and 95% of that population now have had a jab. Had one jab. 80% of them have had 2 jabs. And guess what? They're opening their borders again. And that's in a matter of weeks. So, folks, there's a real indication, look what Fiji's done, but they suffered. They lost 500 people. And look, it's maybe we're going to suffer here with a lot of losses too. But look, for God's sake, I know that a lot of people up there are resistant or probably too scared. Get off your A to G. Vaughan's damn right. We really do need this, and it's good for our nation. And to get out of lockdown, we need it desperately here in Auckland.
Yeah. Well, and that brings the big question is, what will the percentage be after the JABA-THON?
Now, you've made this big prediction. I'm looking forward to this. Come on, the big build-up.
Run rolling. Last night, New Zealand was at 53% fully jabbed, 2 doses. And based on the ratio of both doses being delivered, so 68,000 doses were delivered yesterday, and that got us up to that percentage, the 53%. Every 55,000 doses delivered today will equate to a 1% increase. As of lunchtime today, we delivered 50,000 doses. So we're kind of at 55% right now while we're talking at midday Saturday. And we've got till 8 o'clock to go. So let's say we're hitting around that 54%. Where will we be by 8 o'clock? So to get to 60%, 330,000 doses gets us to 60%. 880,000 doses gets us to 70%. Will we jab 330,000 people today? I think we can. Will we jab 880,000, thick end of a million? I don't think so. So I don't think there'll be a shortage of people wanting to get jabbed. I think the pressure point will be the capacity of the vaccination centres. How many possibly can we get through there by 8 o'clock? I think that's going to be. So pick a number, Vaughan. I'm picking 62%. You got a call, Max, based on that?
No, but I think that
Okay.
let's go with that, Vaughan. I like your numbers, and I like it. I trust you with number crunching. So 62%. So let's get this pace, folks. 62%. Vaughan's prediction. So we'll make it there. Let's come back tomorrow and see whether they've conquered it. Because if they don't get over 62%, I'd say we're in trouble, folks. And you're going to see some terrible laws come out that it's going to upset a lot of people in this country, and we'll see civil disobedience and a lot of upset in the street. So, I mean, let's not go there. We don't want that. It's the last thing.
That's right, Max. And so 62%, I think, will, by the end of Saturday, and then you'll have a manifestation of people who in families where that 60% emanated from. And I think you'll see a good result in the next week. So, this time next weekend, next Saturday, I think we'll realistically be looking at 70%.
And there's no doubt about it, Vaughan, that one jab leads to two. So that's right. We're on the right track.
That's
if everyone gets one jab, we know you're going to get two, and we'll be right. Yeah.
So right. I think this is a great topic. And I think the most important thing, let's reconvene tomorrow, as you suggested. You get the last word today, but mine are, see you tomorrow, bro.
I've never had the last word. But anyway, let's catch up tomorrow at lunchtime, folks, and let's see. Mark this down, 62%. Vaughan, you put that up on the heading when you put this video up, 62%. That's your prediction.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm supporting you on this.
Okay. Yeah,
my life's on the line here, brother.
Okay, you just got the last word.